Mr. Bombastic. We want is a bombastic, romantic, fantastic lover.
What's up, AllNighter fam? Welcome to episode 2 of Up All Night. Up All Night. Up All Night.
Anyway,
what were you doing?
I think there was a level up. It was level up / up all night, so it's level up all night.
Excuse the attire. Obviously, it's evening time, so we're prepared for bed.
Because, you know, it's up all night.
Anyways, tonight's episode, we are going to be covering a topic that so many people want to talk about, which is love. Never knew what I was missing. She's just so... Look what I could
harmonise really well, but I'm too soon. 20 episode 2, sorry.
Hopefully you like our balloon and our roses. You gotta get on my motto.
Can you see? Is that really close?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, no? Right.
Anyways, guys, obviously this is a big topic. A lot of people like talking about it. Well, a lot of people don't like talking about it. There's a movie that I'm really excited to watch, which is called Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Rich Asians.
I don't even remember an Asian that's poor.
If you haven't seen the trailer yet to it, check it out.
Right, we've been dating for over a year now, and I think it's about time people met my beautiful girlfriend. What about us taking an adventure east?
Like Queens?
Singapore, Colin's wedding. Don't you want to be my family?
I hardly know anything about them. Every time I bring them up, Nick changes the subject. Maybe his parents are poor and he has to send them money.
We'll take a bags and get you checked into first class.
Nick, we can't afford this. So your family is rich?
We're comfortable.
That is exactly what a super rich person would say.
I want money.
1.2 million.
That's what I want.
The Nick you're dating is Nick Young?
Yeah, you guys know them or something?
Hells yeah. They're just the biggest developers in all of Singapore.
That's what I
Damn, Rachel. It's like the Asian Bachelor. These people aren't just rich. They're crazy rich.
Oh, you really should have told me that you're like the Prince William of Asia.
That's ridiculous. Much more of a Harry. Mom, this is Rachel Chu.
She just thinks you're some, like, unrefined banana.
No. Those are a few fingers.
Yellow on the outside or white on the inside.
Do something crazy.
I chose to raise a family. For me, it was a privilege. But for you, you may think it's old-fashioned.
Don't you want Nick to be happy?
I know you're not what Nick needs.
She's like trying to play a game of chicken with me, thinking I'm gonna swerve like a chicken.
But you can't swerve. You gonna roll up and be like,
Bok bok, bitch.
okay, maybe like not as aggressive.
I met a girl, I fell in love, and I want to marry her.
You're Nicholas Young. You're untouchable. But Rachel's not.
Have you prepped Rachel to face the wolves?
You know I'm back, like I never left.
I really admire you. It takes guts coming all the way over here, facing Nick's family.
Another day, another breath.
I know this much. You will never be enough.
Yo, it's about time someone stood up to Auntie Eleanor. Well, you, not me. Oh, God. She can't know I was ever here.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this.
Ever since I can remember, my family has been my whole life. Rachel!
If Nick chose me, he would lose his family. And if he chose his family, he might spend the rest of his life resenting you.
You nasty. You kind of nasty. You got nastier.
Glorious, got a chance to start again.
So we hope you enjoyed that trailer. We're going to watch it on
Wednesday.
What time is the session?
I have no idea, but it's on Wednesday.
Wednesday if it's the
later
later
session.
No, oh, dang. It's Thursday. Can you say Thursday?
She's already bought the tickets.
Oh, man.
But we can go for a second.
Yeah. But we're going to go on Thursday. We're going to go on Thursday if you guys want to come along.
So tonight we're going to be covering a whole lot of stuff about love. Like, love is such a freaking big topic. Big topic. It could range from, like, happiness to sadness to anger to resentment, loneliness, just everything.
To the goodies.
My goodies. My goodies.
Goodies.
Oh, sorry.
My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not you, my goodies.
Actually, I should just put this disclaimer out there. I have never been in a relationship, ever. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even being dramatic. I'm not exaggerating. I've never been in a relationship, but people still ask me for advice, and I still think that I kind of know
very wise.
What's going on. You know? Seeing it around, seeing how people suffer through it all and stuff like that. So my advice is coming to you fresh. Now, the whole point of it is for you to hear our opinions, and then we want to know what your opinion is of those topics. This gives you the time to actually write questions down, hate our opinion, love our opinion, do whatever. But it's definitely
up if
time.
you love it.
Thumbs down
up if you don't.
Yeah, a lot of thumbs ups would be great right now for us.
Yeah.
So, what would you do?
What would you do?
Actually, we should do that first, okay? What would you do if your best friend, right? Let's just say, for example, you liked someone and then your best friend comes and tells you and you just didn't have the courage yet to tell her that you liked him too. What would you do?
What would I do?
I feel like I know what you would do, but
I think...
be honest.
Is she like fully into him?
Or she's into him, yeah.
I'd probably be like, sis.
Wait, so it sounds like you have a scale of likeness?
Nah. I think it just depends on like if she likes him.
Yeah, if she likes him, what is it?
If she likes him, I would definitely help her.
Oh, so you would help her get the relationship?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Do you find sometimes
I
people
think I
who
would, yeah.
who act like the wingman are actually trying to secretly sabotage it?
Funny you say that, sis. Funny you say that. Nah, kidding.
Nah, seriously.
I just know of some situations.
Can you tell us a situation? No. We need to tell our viewers.
Oh, like, you know, where people have winged for their friends and then ended up in relationships with that person themselves.
Oh, yeah,
if that is you, you know, you did your friend dirty. Oh, who knows? Well, that's my opinion anyways on that part.
I think I would push it on someone else too.
What do you mean?
Like if
it was you?
Yeah, if it was me and my best friend told me that they liked the guy that I crushed on.
But I'm trying to think, like, would you actually tell them that you crushed too? Or would you just straight away, like, ignore the fact that you have feelings and you would just help them?
I'd ignore it.
Yeah.
Right, like, if we're already, like, in conversations and we're talking already.
I think at the end of the day, like, but gee, then again, it's like, is it up to us to decide who out of the two of us is going to go for him, or is it up to him to decide who he wants to date, you know? So it could work both ways, because what if he actually would be more compatible or would like you more, but just thinks that you don't like him in that same way,
and then you're like
he
pushing
also
him on
finds your friend
friend
attractive and she's also a cool person,
but he
because
was
you're
hoping
pushing
that,
her on him, he's probably like, oh, okay, you know,
like, oh, okay,
second best is alright now.
She's not
no,
that
but you know
me.
that
I know what you mean.
There could be an
I reckon the best thing for us to do then is, if anything, maybe it is better for the guy to choose.
Nah, well, why wouldn't you just be open with your friend and be like...
Would you be open
with
your
friend? I feel like I would be open. I'd be like, oh, I saw him first. Like, I would... Like, I don't know how I would say it. But if I was in the situation, I would know how to say it. But yeah, I would totally just be straight up and be like, actually, yeah. But yeah, I just don't think that it would ever get to that. I don't think I would ever be put in that position, to be honest. Unless I was the other person, you know?
Yeah. Like
the one that was like...
crushing on someone.
Yeah, maybe.
What would you... Okay, what would you do then if you told your friend that you crushed on, that you really liked him, and then she didn't tell you, or he didn't tell... She didn't tell you. And then you found out later on that she actually liked him.
I'd be sad.
You'd be like,
I'd be like,
why did you tell me?
Yeah. I'd be like, why didn't you tell me, sis? We could have just gang more.
We could have just pepper scissors rock that thing and would have been like, yeah, that's us. Alright, okay, cool.
But yeah.
What would you guys do? Right? Like,
I want to hear your comments, please.
I feel like it's like all different situations.
And if you don't want it to be like, you know, comment like open on our forum, just private message us. We promise.
Confidentiality
to die. Oh, what's that? Cross my heart, hope to die. What's that on?
There's heaps of things.
No, but there's one. The way I said it. Cross my heart, Hope to Die. Who's that? What's that?
I don't know, Matilda.
Ew. Can't you hear my accent?
Your accent's correct.
Forrest Gump?
No. Cross my heart, hope to die. Does that sound like an accent or not?
No.
Alrighty. Yeah, well that's it. Well, it's supposed to be fresh / something else. Like,
okay, what is it?
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Is it Filipino?
Yes, correct.
Well, we don't watch Filipino drama.
Yeah, but you've seen it. I'm sure you have.
Nah,
yes, you freaking
Lobo. Gadi. Yeah. Sabi Libo.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Anyways, guys. Okay, so yeah, we want to know what you guys think about this. If you guys haven't heard, here's a song about it from Melina as well. Hopelessly Confused.
Oh yes, Hopelessly Confused.
But in this situation, though, the best friend's actually pretty good, and the boy tells the guy.
She originally asked me to sing it, but I turned it down. So
we'll just turn that part. Yeah. So in this song, the boy actually tells the girl, "But I like you." So,
yeah, but she's like, no, go to my friend.
She's like, no, go to my friend.
But
and
see,
like,
you can't do that. It's like you're deciding for them, you know?
Yeah, like, and that's awkward. It's like, you know that he's crushing on you. It's like you're creating a
it's
triangle.
It's like, who do you think you are to, like, be like, set them up on, like, a... Oh, it's like...
Yeah, but then again, like, I guess if she didn't like him...
She did, though.
Then, I mean, like, if she didn't like him, then she'd be like, I don't like you, but my friend does.
Yeah. True.
But how much hope is he giving him that, oh, maybe she'll eventually like me? Hawks.
That's, you're going to have to wait around and see for that one. Okay, I've got a topic for you. Yeah. What about labeling or not labeling relationships?
I hate that. If you wanted to be official...
I was actually, yeah. I think I was looking more for the boys' side of it. Mm.
Well, honestly, I reckon the boys are the worst. Like, I think boys go... Okay, we kissed, so we're official. Like, honestly, you know how many guys...
No.
I know so many guys that have done that. Like,
no, I know...
See, she knows so many girls, I know so many girls. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, why do you think that's official? It's like, oh, because we hooked up. I'm like...
No, I know no guys like that. All guys I know are just...
I know a lot of guys like that.
I know a lot of guys that ignore the fact that... They ignore the whole conversation of trying to decipher... That's what girls do. But it's in their right. The reason why guys avoid this question or the conversation is because I think that they don't want to be in a relationship, or they're not ready, or they know they can still get what they want from one person
and they get
another person and do whatever they want in the meantime. Girls avoid it because they don't want to get rejected. Because they know as soon as they have the conversation, it's either
a yes or no.
It's probably the smallest chance. Yeah, it's like the smallest chance of, okay, yeah, we'll try a relationship, and then its majority would be like, oh, sorry, it was just because I feel like if a guy actually wanted to be in a relationship with you, he would have told you as soon as you hooked up, or straight, like not very short, not long after. I mean.
So I just reckon, okay, if you define when you guys are dating, right? So like for us, dating is different. Dating is you can date as many people as you want, like go on dates to get to know them, all right? Correct. Until you make it an exclusive thing. So until you go, I just want it to be just you and I kind of thing.
But that's the thing. I literally think it's about communication. Like, don't be scared to say, okay, I like you this much.
I like you more than not.
Yeah, even though we're dating and we're getting to know each other, I still don't feel comfortable, or maybe like it still hurts my feelings if you go on dates with other people. And then they can tell them like, oh well, you know, I don't see like, or like I'm not where you are yet. Like we're not on the same page, so I'm still dating other girls because I want to see like if anything happens. Like, or if anything, like if any of my other relationships are going anywhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's just crazy because it's so crazy how people would rather be in the unknown than in the known.
I can't do
Like, they want the known, but they would rather be in the unknown because they want their, like, feeling of love. Like, they don't want to be lonely.
You know, in any of these videos that we discuss, we're not directing them at certain people or certain situations.
No, we are.
It's just our opinion, so don't get offended. at what we discuss, or like what our opinions are, because you know everyone has them. Like your opinion may be very different to ours, and that's your right. But yeah, we don't mean to offend anybody, and we don't. Yeah, but this isn't directed at you specifically. If you're listening and thinking that it is,
Yeah.
I'd like to hear people's actual experiences, TBH.
I know.
If you're ballsy enough to tell us your experience, we promise it's not going to be on any of our YouTube videos, but we want to hear your experience. If you want to share your experience and your own opinion, feel free to
let us know.
Can you message on YouTube?
They could just comment on it, YouTube.
They're not going to comment it out in the open. People see their comments.
Or they can message us on
Facebook. Or just private message us on Facebook. Our Facebook page and our Instagram page will be up very shortly. I do have them. I just haven't added anybody to it because
our personal ones are there
though,
though, so you can message us.
But yes, you can message us on our personal ones. We'll keep the links to those below.
Yeah, and we won't screenshot it or anything. We'll just be like, what?
Yeah.
Or it'll be our daily entertainment.
We may choose a couple people to feature in our part 2 of this topic.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be the first and last time we talk about this because
it's gonna come up.
It's too big of a topic to cover in one video, one conversation. So it literally could keep us up all night.
Seriously, up all night. But let's talk about cultural differences. I think it's important that whoever you marry knows exactly how it is here. Like, I understand the whole compromising thing and all that, but simple things like how to show respect when you come to, you know, each other's homes and, you know, all those simple things, I think you need to use your brain and tell them.
Like, I guess at a point it does come down to, like, your partner, and if they've, I guess, told you or explained to you how things work. Like, if they don't and you really have no clue, like, open your eyes or something.
Yeah.
But because
like,
sometimes,
pay attention.
Yeah, because sometimes guys or girls, they don't have that talk like, oh, you know, when we go to my parents' house.
Yeah.
Especially if it's new, they might feel uncomfortable with it. But yeah. And don't be offended if someone hands you what you love. They're just trying to make you
feel comfortable.
Yeah, and fit in. Because not fit in, feel comfortable. Let's leave it at feel.
What
about interracial relationships?
I love them. But yeah, I don't mind. Like, whatever, if you're good, you're good. But like we said, like, if you want them to understand the way your family works, then you need to tell them. Don't expect them to know.
That's it. That's true. And I think that's something you need to establish early on in the relationship, because it can cause a lot of problems for relationships later on.
Yeah.
I reckon it can. So, to be honest, I think I will stay in my lane.
You marry yourself or what?
Marry myself a brown boy.
You should brand it down.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so if I married someone that's not someone, then it's all good with me.
Yeah.
Just as long as they know what's up, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Different religions. This
is gonna heat up.
This
gonna be a hot freaking topic.
I reckon it would be. Well, it depends, like, because I think a lot of people have different opinions, and I think the majority would be like, there's nothing wrong with having, you know, but I want to see, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a couple that I've met who have different religions but are still together and still 100, you know?
Yeah.
What about you? What are your opinions on?
I just think you need to be a very strong person. So if you are not going to be upset every Sunday or every Saturday or whatever,
Going to church alone,
then I guess that's okay. But if you're that person that wants to have, like, there's a certain way of living in regards to the way your religion is, if you're that kind of person, then you need to be smart and go, hold up, like, what are the chances of this person actually converting to my religion so that we could be practicing the same
and
religion?
vice versa, because you're probably thinking the same thing, to be honest, right?
Yeah, so if it was me, honestly, I know I want to get married in the temple.
Same.
Right? So just for those...
What is a temple?
Just for those of you who don't know, we are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And the temple is a sacred place where we go and make extra covenants and promises with Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
So the reason why we say we want to get married in the temple is because to us, we believe that in the temple, it's the only way for us to seal our families so that we could be together forever. If we do the right things.
So none of
for the rest of the
death
life.
to us part.
Yeah, it's not a... We don't believe in after we die then we're parting. We believe in the temple. When we die, we can still be together forever. Yeah. So that's why you hear a lot at funerals, families are forever and all that. It's because of the temple.
Forever.
Through heavenly
This place. I always want to be with my family. Anyway.
So yeah, if that was me,
for you,
I won't marry outside of my religion because I know for a fact that I don't want to be constantly thinking about it every day. Like, when am I going to have my own eternal family?
Yeah.
Or when is my husband going to finally come to my church? Like, I think I'm strong enough to do it, but I don't want to let myself do it.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
It's like you wouldn't put yourself in this position to, like, in case of the worst, you know?
Exactly. But, you know, I know a lot of people who have done that, who have married outside the church.
And they've both either become, like, members or they've gone to
the other side, So it's completely up to you, I guess.
And I think it's harder as well when the kids start coming into the picture because it's like, okay, so where are the kids getting blessed or where are they getting baptized? Where do they go on Sunday with mum or with dad? Are they going to take turns?
Yeah.
Like, it gets hard, but, you know.
And I guess it's like, if you believe the same things, your goal is the same.
That's
you
right.
know, like, well, that's just me. I'm like, if you believe in the same things, you're both aiming towards the same thing. Whereas if you believe in different things, they may all be good things, but it's not a priority focus for you because that's not your priority. You know, like for us, our church, the priority is the family. Like that's it. Like you get taught how to live as a family, what you should do as a family. And I'm telling you now, we're not perfect, and a lot of families break up and stuff like that still in the church.
Yeah.
But it's not because of the church; it's literally because of the family.
Yeah.
So and then other people could be that the family's important, but to them it's worshiping God in this certain way. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I also think that, like, a lot of people choose their religion over their partners based on the fact that that's where they were raised, rather than on the understanding of actually what you actually believe or, like, what you know to be true about what you learn at church. That's my opinion. Like, I know for me, like, personally, like, I've had to, like, I was raised in the church, but I also went and found out for myself. Like, I didn't just do the whole, you know, I've known it since I was a kid. Like, you still grow up and you still have to be converted no matter what, whether you're born in the church or not. So for me, it's all about what I know and what I found out to be true for myself. Not because it's what my parents told me, and that they'd be disappointed if I didn't stay. Bro, our family's not the most perfect family, not even close. But, you know, we still love each other for everything that we do, like, or wherever we are in this point in our life.
Yeah.
We don't judge. Like, we know how it is, but at the end of the day, it's up to the individual.
On how to get there.
Exactly. But for me personally, I would, I don't want to say to be safe, but, like, because of where I want to end up, I would most probably, 99.9%, marry somebody with the same beliefs or same goal in mind.
And it actually brings up another question, because a lot of the times, and even a lot of girls in our own church and stuff like that, they say, but the guys who are not members of the church are better than the guys who are members of the church. They treat us better, they're more respectful, they understand how to love and all that stuff. What are your thoughts on that?
I was just going to be like, you're not wrong now. Like, in a way, I can see where they're coming from, because I do know a lot of guys who are not from the church, or I've met people who are not of the church who do have, like, what do you call it? Who are well-mannered, or who do have, like, other awesome attributes that could contribute to, like, being a good husband or being a good father. That's a hard one.
You know, I was
It's
just thinking...
Like, if they have potential to be... Like, everyone has potential. Everyone. It's just... It's up to you of how much effort you're willing to put into making a relationship work. And how patient you can be if you're willing to wait. So if you... I guess it comes down to you, him, Heavenly Father. At the end of the day. Like, I think if you actually... Like, for me... because I think about that all the time. Because there are good guys out there that aren't members of our faith that would make awesome husbands.
I reckon...
I'm not black citizens. So if you're not a member, you're watching this, doesn't mean I wouldn't give you a chance.
We're still giving you chances.
We'll give you a chance.
Nah, I honestly reckon...
But would you...
Like,
yeah.
To me, I know that I really think about it. I'm like, I think the guys are all good. They're like... Yeah, obviously there's so many crap ones out there. But then I think at the same time...
There's good guys in church too. I don't know why people say
that. No, I think that there is a lot of good guys in church. But I think because of what we expect, like our expectation of these guys are like, boom, all the way up here. Because we go, like, you should know better kind of thing. That to us, it's like, you should know better. Because I feel like they are respectful, they're kind, and they're good and stuff like that. But I feel like for us, we have the extra... But
it's
how
like
worthy are you? Like, do you hold the priesthood? Do you do this? Like, you know, do you practice? Do you
expect them to be...
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so sorry for the dress change. It's just, you know...
Wardrobe change.
Professional, you know, it looks like you just change your wardrobes like the Grammys and singing.
Oh, here we go.
Stuff. But, yeah, so basically, just going back on what we were talking about before in terms of our religious views with love,
relationships,
kind of yeah. For me, I feel like I kind of expect more from the guys from church, and I obviously shouldn't. Like, oh no, I should. I think I should, because I hope they expect more of us too. Like, obviously, not saying don't be perfect, but at least like put what you know to use. Does that make sense?
Yes. Very much sense.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, if you know
that's it,
how to live, how you should be living, then
we expect more based on what they know, right? Yeah. Like, so if they, yes,
if they should know better. It's like, you know, because like for us, like honestly, it's like Heavenly Father will look at us, and He would be like, I taught you these things. You knew it. Why didn't you act upon it, kind of thing. So that's the only reason why I would expect so much more from them. How about you?
Like, I would normally say the same, but it's just at this stage, like, it's just hard, because it's like, there's a lot of them that know what they should be doing, yet they don't do it. And then, like, right off the bat, you could get someone who knows nothing, but they would learn, and then do you know what I mean? That's my... So I'm just, like, I just know my goal. That's what I know. Do you know what I mean? Like, and however I get there, we'll find out. But yeah.
So, because it's always about taking the risk. Like,
yeah.
If you want it now, then find
that's
something.
Yeah.
But like, in saying that though, like, it doesn't mean we're saying settle for a member just because he's a member.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the other thing.
It doesn't work that way for us.
Yeah.
It's like you never settle. You look for obviously what you're willing to work with. Kind of thing. We're probably gonna have a lot of people not like those responses, but hey,
we want to hear yours too, because
please don't judge me. Yeah, we want to know what you guys think. It'd be good to hear from those who are actually in relationships like that right now and how they feel about it.
Can you call it interreligious? No. relationships, no, that's not even a word.
Interreligious.
Interreligious relationships.
Look
it up.
Look it up on Up All Night.
On Up All Night.
On Up All Night's dictionary of life. But yeah. So yeah, we've covered off a couple of
we didn't expect this video to be as long as it is. But if you've watched the whole thing, thank you so much. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. We're probably gonna do another segment of this topic. Probably not next week, but later on.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We want to get, hopefully by then we'll have heaps more insight from like other people and opinions, and even stories that we can share on the on our later video as well.
Yeah, keen to hear your stories. Yeah. If you're currently in that situation,
any of the situations we spoke about tonight.
Yeah, tell us the pros and cons of it all.
Yeah.
And tell us whether we're all crap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if we're all crap, then we'll just do another episode
keep
anyway.
being all crap.
Up all night doing crap. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for tuning into our video today. Obviously, heaps of things to learn from, practice, and get better at. The vlogs are only going to get better.
Yeah.
So please just keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and always comment below.
Yes. Tell us some more topics, or like what other challenges and stuff you want us to do. Comment where you're from. That'll be cool to know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not just people we know in Brisbane, like our family.
comment where you're from, and comment if you're single, and comment
your relationship status
and how open-minded you are willing to be.
No, but yeah, we're excited to get to know you guys more, and you guys will be learning more about us as we go. Yeah, we might do a Q&A one day, so keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming. But anyways, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week with Up All Night. Look at me. Up all night. Alright, bye.
This the remix. Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety.